Hi, I'm George Golisano, CEO of Florida Skin Center. On behalf of Dr. Badia and the entire management team, I want to welcome you to our professional staff. It's clear from the interview process that you saw something very special in FSC and that our managers saw the skill sets, attitude, and compassion necessary to succeed with us here. We have three primary missions that we hold dear here at FSC. Let's discuss what they are. Number one, we want to have the most compassionate, dedicated, committed professional medical treatment in the industry. We want to achieve the highest customer satisfaction ratings in the United States. And third, we want to elevate the guest-doctor relationship to those traditional values which were in place decades ago and which have been lost in this very fast-paced healthcare environment today. To understand what makes Florida Skin Center unique among dermatology practices, we need to study and understand the innovations and enhancements which we've put into place over the past several years. It starts with our 5-star facilities from the moment you walk in. Every office is designed with the guest's comfort in mind, and every procedure is meant to maximize your medical outcome and the guest satisfaction. Dr. Chetan Vaidvyas is our Director of Micrographic Surgery and the Medical Director of our Punta Gorda office. He has brought his medical training from Harvard Medical School as well as his over 3,000 surgical outcomes to Florida Skin Center to help us design 6 specialty Mohs suites that maximize the guest comfort and help improve their medical outcomes. Everyone is so busy in today's fast-paced world. It's difficult for our guests to keep track of even routine follow-up appointments, or in more serious matters, if they've completed all of the necessary treatment steps after a serious skin condition. After each visit to Florida Skin Center, our guests receive an electronic survey form to rate us and let us know how we're doing. If we receive a suggestion or a critical comment, we log these in and we follow up and learn how we can improve our processes so these problems do not reoccur in the future. Our team members will follow up with guests, and that may include calls and emails, and sometimes even the CEO will personally call a guest to learn more about how we can improve our services at Florida Skin Center. How we accomplish these goals is to change the very nature, treatment, and definition of a patient. The Encarta Dictionary defines a patient as someone who receives medical treatment, who's able to endure waiting, delay, or provocation without becoming annoyed or upset, who's able to persevere calmly, especially when faced with difficulties. A guest, on the other hand, is someone who receives hospitality from somebody else, somebody who pays to use the facilities of a hotel, restaurant, or other establishment, and somebody who's invited by an organization or institution to receive hospitality. We choose to redefine our patients as guests, and we will treat them with respect and compassion so they never have to endure delays or any other difficulties when visiting our dermatology centers. This is accomplished by respectful, compassionate, and friendly team members in our 5-star facilities with leading-edge medical services provided by the finest medical team in the country. We have enriched the guest experience by welcoming them with a warm towel, gourmet coffee and tea bar, and water and juice boxes for younger guests. We have installed wellness-enhancing oil diffusers and large-screen TVs with instructional videos in our guest lounges and exam rooms to increase their comfort while waiting to see a provider. Our younger guests will also enjoy Disney movies playing on their own big-screen TVs in their pediatric section of our guest lounges. We believe this reduces their stress and anxiety levels and creates a positive visit with their medical provider that can lead to a lifetime of exceptional health. One of our primary objectives is to ensure that our company respects the guest's most important commodity, their time. With the use of new EMR technologies and best practices, we have streamlined our processes from check-in to check-out, and this has reduced office visit times by 15 to 20 minutes per visit, while increasing the time our guests spend with their provider. We are a different type of dermatology practice, and every provider will compassionately listen to the reason for a guest visit without ever taking time to scribble notes on a pad or while looking into a computer screen to type their comments. Our medical assistants are skillfully trained and mentored to perform these tasks, and the provider can now give them the one-on-one time they came to our office to receive. This is how medicine used to feel, and we're dedicated to restoring that trusted medical advisor role that has faded over time. We have the finest staff in the dermatology industry with the highest medical credentials. Medical dermatology for children and adults is the focus of Florida Skin Center. Here are some of our leading providers. Dr. Badia is our founder and chief medical officer. She is unique in her field as she holds a rare dual specialty as a pediatric dermatologist and also as an adult dermatologist. In fact, she's the only doctor in Leigh County with this certification, and you would have to drive 160 miles to Miami to find another doctor with her specialty. She is well versed in treating guests of all ages, even newborns, and medical dermatology for children and adults is her focus. Harvard-trained Mohs surgeon and specialty suites open in our Punta Gorda office. The suites, which are very large in size compared to normal exam rooms, range from 132 to 196 square feet. They include all necessary medical equipment and feature reclining chairs for companions, along with a refrigerator with cold beverages, freezer, microwave, and complimentary hot lunch and snack items. Most surgical guests who typically spend 2 to 3 hours in these suites have the option of listening to music or watching their favorite Netflix and Hulu shows on a high-definition television. It was my mission to help Florida Skin Center create an environment conducive to pain-free surgery and maximal comfort. Empathy with the guest experience guides us in our facility and process design, from the art we hang on the walls to the fact that our patients, whom we refer to as guests, stay in their rooms for the whole procedure, said Dr. Blvd, our Director of Micrographic Surgery. The result is private suites that raise the standard for dermatology here in Charlotte County and beyond. Our physician assistants have obtained diplomat status. Florida Skin Center board-certified physician assistants have been awarded diplomat status by the Society of Dermatology Physician Assistants. This comes after they complete more than 65 hours of American Academy of Dermatology approved continuing medical education credits. Additionally, they're required to attend an SDPA conference or complete one of the online conference video packages every 2 years. On average, a guest without insurance would save a cost of $91 for a skin check, and a guest with insurance would save $15 to $65 in copays. Dr. Badia said skin checks save lives. Now we are not only sparing our guests a significant expense, but potentially saving them from the fastest growing cancer in the country and reminding those same people that we are the dermatologists to turn to for all their skincare needs. We launched this permanent program in 2017 to provide free skin checks at all 4 locations of Florida Skin Center. In 2018, we were named the second largest free provider of skin checks in the United States. We provided over 1,300 free skin checks. In 2019, our providers have taken it even higher as we expect to surpass an amount of 1,800 free skin checks this year. This year, we have sent over 9,500 surveys and received a total of 1,300 responses. We have received 50 negative comments, which equals a 96% satisfaction rate. We compare our online ratings each quarter to a competitive set, and beginning in late 2018, we became the highest rated dermatology practice in Southwest Florida with over 1,300 online reviews. This was one of our top goals when I joined FSC in 2017, and now we must work harder than ever to keep our leadership. Our support staff receives extensive training when they begin with FSC. For example, medical assistants begin a 90-day program we call MA College, where they learn all the terminology and processes they will need to support our medical providers during their examinations with our guests. Their contributions are very important since they act as a scribe, which means they are entering all of the guests' chief complaints and the provider's exam results into our EMR program called NextTech. They are also assisting the guests with finalizing their pharmacy selections and also providing additional medication instructions. The MA will graduate from MA College in approximately 90 days and will then be able to assist guests and providers with all the skill sets they have now learned. After 1 year of service, our MAs will also become certified in dermatology after completing a rigorous online learning and testing program. All of our staff receive similar training, including our FSC culture training provided by Diana Gonzalez, our John Maxwell certified behavioral life coach. You will learn more about this very important process from Diana and her team later in your training. As you can see, all of these enrichments are meant to create the highest level of satisfaction in the dermatology industry as we work to redefine the guest-doctor relationship. While we have made many great improvements, none of this is possible without you and your dedication and belief to this process. From the first phone call to our practice for a first-time guest to the moment they check out and begin their treatment and recovery period, we must all do our parts and believe in the good that we are helping to spread. Our guests are noticing, and if you were to visit Google today, you will see many recent examples of how much our guests value our team and you. We are truly humbled that so many guests choose Florida Skin Center as their dermatology practice. And with your help, we will strive every day to continue producing the remarkable medical results and outcomes that every guest deserves. Thank you again for joining our team.